You have reporters who don't know football, who don't know sports, who couldn't tell you how to attack a cover two, who couldn't tell you what a mesh concept is. They'll go up there and they'll ask questions that make absolutely no sense. And then they'll go and criticize players, coaches, and not know what they're talking about. Lynn Jones for the Jacksonville Free Press, what she said to Liam Cohen the other day, credit to her for that. I like that a lot. And I see all these reporters coming out here slandering her for that. Why are we letting people in there that are just trying to be fans and all this other bullshit crap? I just want to say this, right? Since we're being honest for a second and you want to voice your opinion about Lynn Jones, let me voice my opinion about you. If you want to sit there and say that, well, what Lynn Jones did, she was wasting the other reporters' times. You know what I think is a waste of time? When there's reporters who don't know a damn thing about football that ask bad questions to coaches that people who actually know football don't get any information from. That's what annoys me. So if we're going to be honest here for a second, let's be real honest. There's a lot of reporters out there that don't know a damn thing about football that are in these press conferences asking stupid questions. So there's other people that are saying, well, her publication, she has bosses, this, that, and the third. You realize that this is one of the biggest stories in sports at the current moment. And the subscriptions for the Jacksonville Free Press probably went up big time. I think her publication is probably very happy with her. Not only that, we're acting like this reporter is a nobody. She's probably more respected than any of these reporters, these no-name reporters that nobody knows that are coming out and being all upset about her for having a genuine moment. There's a lot of bad things that happen in this world. And for her to say that during that press conference, it made me feel good. It made a lot of people feel good. And what I don't like about the media people that are criticizing her for this, why do you ask these questions? Why do you publish articles? You publish articles for the consumers. The consumers are the ones that sit there and say, you want to know what? This is acceptable and this isn't acceptable, right? So if the consumers enjoyed that moment from Lynn Jones, who are you to criticize that? Because overwhelmingly, I think a lot of people out there were like, that was pretty awesome that she said that. And it made people feel good. Isn't that crazy? It drives me up a freaking wall that there are reporters coming out here saying that. I cannot stand it. Because like I said, there's a lot of reporters that ask stupid questions, that ask bad questions consistently. Every press conference, there's probably about 4 or 5 questions where I'm like, what the hell was that question? That question made absolutely no sense. She spent 27 seconds. She probably, that 27 seconds that she spent giving praise to Liam Cohen, that's probably less time than the stupid questions that some of these reporters ask, and these coaches have to answer some of these questions. So since we're being real honest here, let's be real honest here for a second. It's not like every one of these reporters know the game of football and provide insightful questions that we can get good answers from. The consumers that actually consume the content, that keep you in business, that read your articles. We're the ones that decide this is the content we want to see and this is the content we don't want to see. And overwhelmingly, people came in support for Lynn Jones. And quite frankly, that was good to see. And I'm so proud of Scott Van Pelt for going on ESPN and having her back. I mean, I don't know too much about Lynn Jones. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not too familiar with the Jacksonville area. But from everything I hear about this lady, She is as legit as they come as a reporter. And you'll have people who haven't even worked in the business half the time she's been in the business saying, this is unprofessional. Why is she allowed in these rooms? This, that, and the third. She is a much bigger figure in the community than you are. Since we're being honest here, because you wanted to be honest, you wanted to go on your social medias, you wanted to do all this stuff to criticize her. Let's be honest here. Since people like being honest with each other, and I feel like so many times people attack the individual and then say, it's just business. No, you're attacking somebody's livelihood. So let's be honest here. This woman is much bigger in the space than a lot of these reporters are. So that's just something I needed to get off my chest because it drives me up a freaking wall that this is even a thing. She spent 27 seconds expressing her gratitude towards Liam Cohen, who's one of the best coaches in the entire NFL and coached a team in the Jacksonville Jaguars that were picking in the top 5 last year. He completely turned around that franchise. He is a massive part of the Jacksonville community now. The Jacksonville Jaguars are relevant now. It's because of Liam Cohen. He is great for the community. He is great for the economy of Jacksonville. People are going to want to come to Jacksonville to watch their teams play in Jacksonville. The surrounding businesses are going to be better because of Liam Cohen making this team relevant. And she expressed her gratitude for that. Good for her. Honestly, good for her. And shame on anybody that's trying to make her feel bad for that situation. Yeah, I get it. Is it the most journalistic thing? Whatever, quote unquote. It's probably not. Who cares at the end of the day? It was 27 seconds of a press conference. Most answers, right? Like, she deserves to ask a question, right? She's been in this for 25 years. She's been doing this for a very long time, this woman. So she deserves the right to be able to ask questions in press conferences. So instead of asking a question, which she was entitled to do, I don't have a question today. I just want to express my gratitude. Good for her. Honestly, good for her. That made me feel good. That type of content is what I want to see. Because and to finish this off, you'll have reporters who ask, again, I'm going to say this again, you have reporters who don't know football, who don't know sports, who couldn't tell you how to attack a cover 2, who couldn't tell you what a mesh concept is. They'll go up there and they'll ask questions that make absolutely no sense. And then they'll go and criticize players, coaches, and not know what they're talking about. Again, we're being honest here. So I'm being honest. You want to be honest? You want to try and make somebody feel bad about themselves? How about you look in the mirror? I'm sorry, that I know we have a game to talk about, and we're going to talk about this game, but I just needed to get that off my chest. Salute to Lynn Jones. Seriously, I'm going to subscribe to the Jacksonville Free Press. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Depending on the price, if it's like $20 a month, I'm sorry, I can't give you that much money a month. But if it's reasonable, I'll subscribe to the Jacksonville Free Press and I'll support her because that was an awesome moment.